Hi there, and welcome to my video on user-defined classes. I'll be using a pretty good example of that today, the public class Duelist that I've created for my final project, the Duel Simulator Advanced, is a very robust user-defined class with many different ways of acquiring user definition. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. The first thing that we're being asked to talk about is access modifiers, namely private and public, and protected as well. Protected is a type of access modifier that I'm not using in this final project, but um, if you are able to see so clearly, then you'll be able to see that most of in fact, every single one of my field variables, these like private int score, private int kills, private duelist opponent, all of these things are private variables. They can only be changed by methods that are within the class, but all the methods, the accessors and modifiers like get and set kills, get and set score, they are all public so that they can be accessed easily by creating a duelist object outside the class itself. So not within a method that operates from the class itself. Um, let's get to so this is the stat block, and you can see it follows pretty much the exact same pattern. Let's get to there we go. Here's our first constructor, and as standard, our constructor is also built as a public method so that it can be accessed from the outside. If it wasn't able to be accessed from the outside, then it would be a little bit unfortunate. Um, I don't know if this counts as a user-defined aspect of the class, but if you build the appropriate file, like one of these, if you build a text file like this, and just shove it into the folder that contains the entire project, let me see if I can find it. Then you should be able to define let's see, the exact same. You should be able to define what's it called, the elements of the duelist class by yourself and create a completely custom duelist as long as you include a call to it in either Battle Royale or you write a program using the duelist class. Um, I don't think Duel Driver directly calls it, but it could if it wanted to. Let's go back to Duelist real quick. The really truly user-defined element of this class lies within the no parameter constructor for Duelist, during which the user can actually define exactly what kind of hero they want to build and change almost every aspect of the Duelist itself within a certain degree of rigidity. There are some presets that I've built, like you can't define exactly what your starting stat total will be, but you can definitely select a template for your starting stat total. So in this sense, character creation is equivalent to a user-defined aspect of a class, because during the character creation process, the character is completely defined by the user. Let's see if there's anything else that we really need to go over. Um, let's see. There are many ways to apply a duelist in an application, but most of them are for a battle of some kind. So if you wanted to build your own entirely new battle system, maybe a cool system based off of movement, like in chess, or a system that pits thousands of random heroes against each other and takes the average of those things and displays it, say, on some sort of graphic, then you could absolutely use a duelist class for that. And the functionality for creating such a thing is built in here as well, with the full argument constructor. Every single possible argument that can be passed into a duelist, at least that would make sense to pass into a duelist, can be found here. And you can completely create a custom duelist with every single aspect of it defined. And I did so over here. In Battle Royale, so only some of the names I actually loaded, which are the text files that I've created. The rest of them are hard-coded. Hard-coded characters using the hard-coded constructor. So the hard-coded constructor and the no parameter constructor are the two different major ways to interface with and define this class. This was my video on user-defined classes. I hope to see you soon, and my next video might actually be the final project video. So stay tuned. Take care.